All right. So, first of all, Juliette, thank you for being here and thank you for doing this. I want to start first by introducing yourself. So, tell me who you are and what you do and who do you serve?
So, thank you for welcoming me. My name is Juliette. I'm 28 years old, and I ended up here by being a part of the intentional personal branding course. And who am I serving at the moment? Mostly myself, but hopefully everyone else in the future.
So tell me what is your industry and then, so what do you do?
So to get a clear picture of what I do, I at the moment I started my own company, and yeah, for marketing support and marketing, yeah, and content creation and all that stuff.
Mhm.
But I literally just started, so it's still in progress. And the sector I'm mostly focusing on is 3-year entrepreneurs. So with a small business, but wanting to grow and are stuck with with how to go on.
Mm, beautiful. So, okay, take me back. So, what I've heard from this is that you help small business owners with their marketing materials. This could be content creation, this could be putting a strategy together. You help, so you said 3-year-old entrepreneurs build that strategy. Is that fair to
Yeah,
say? Awesome.
yeah.
So I want you to take us back to before joining the program. So what were the things that you were doing prior joining the program that could help you build your brand online? Tell me that how did it look like before joining the program?
So my life actually before the program looked like a girl that was working a full-time job, always wanted to go do her own thing. And I believe that you can always learn something from each other. And I know you, Stephen, already for a while. And when I met you, I thought, this guy has an interesting spirit that I need to keep an eye on. So I followed you for on Instagram and Facebook, and then I suddenly saw you were doing this intentional personal branding, and I always really admired how you built your own brand. So I thought, how better to learn from somebody I that I have experienced firsthand, like did such a great job at it. So I knew that you are great with it, and from your own experience, you can teach me so much more than any book can actually do. And so I was like, I'm going to take a chance and I'm just going to do it,
Mm,
like you always say on your Instagram, which is actually really inspiring. And I did it. And um, yeah, so, and it literally in a couple of weeks, it literally changed my life since I'm
I
doing.
love that. So I love that already. I want to talk so that. So when you what let's get to the point of before jumping because I know that a lot of people would like to join the program, but there are still things that are stopping them back. So what were the things that stop you, or how did you feel on what did you tell yourself in that moment before jumping into the program?
Of course, like, yeah, I need this much money before I start, or I need to have a different house, or I need to buy a car first, or there are always so many reasons not to do something, and I practically used all of them. so, so there were a lot of not why not to do something right now, and um, I really liked the job that I had, like work-wise, but I felt I always wanted more.
Hmm.
And listening to you talking on your socials, it really was like, you know what, why not take another step and just see what's out there? And your program actually made me think, with the information you tell in there, I will not give it away yet, that if you really want something, you just have to do it. And of course you need information and you give a lot of it as well, but you also really made me change my mindset to go from the working girl that is working from what 8 to 6 daily, and looking forward to the weekend to really take control of my own life and make my own dreams come true, because you can't wait for anybody else to do something like that.
Oh, that's beautiful. I love it. And I feel so honored to be that person for you. So thank you. Thank you
Thank
so
you.
much for this. No, thank you. Thank you for trusting me for doing all of this. But okay, so you were, what I hear is that you were giving yourself all the excuses why right now wasn't the time. So you were working a 9 to 5 job. You were looking for the weekend. So you were like, okay, when is the weekend? When is the weekend so I can actually enjoy my own life? That is what I hear. Is that fair to say?
Yeah.
Okay, awesome. So tell me what changed when you jump into the program. What was the experience that intentional personal branding program had for you?
Well, because you end up with multiple people on a group, you see that you're not the only one and that everybody says the same thing, but nobody actually does it. And then you see others doing it and you're like, yeah, man, I can do it. I can do it too. And then I thought, I always, you ask yourself the question, did I really always wanted this? I invested in your course and I wanted to make it work for myself, but then a course only do it. Eventually, if you really want it, you are eventually the one that has to do it. And you can get information and help from everybody, but you also have to ask it. So it is all up to you to take the first step. And your course, as well as the others that were in my group of, how you call it, it really inspired me to just um, like take the information that you gave and put it into action,
Hmm.
because I learned a lot of new things, and to see, don't be a perfectionist, because actually perfectionism can hold you back in so many ways. And I
Hmm.
was like, indeed, take a bold step and just go for it. And if you fail, that is information, don't see it as a fail, just see it as a learning moment that you can use for, yeah. So you just have to do it. And yeah, that mindset really centralizes your course, I think.
Yeah, beautiful. I love it. I really, really love it. So, okay, let's talk about the specific because a lot of people would like to hear what was the before and after. So, before you were working in a 9 to 5, you were looking to for the weekend for the fun. You were, let's say, is it fair to say that you were tired of your 9 to 5 job?
Yeah, I know not all the people in the world have these feelings, but I always felt like, damn, is this going to be the rest of my life?
Mhm.
Is this it? And I was like, do I want that? Am
Oh.
I ready for this? But you're not alone. And like, because everybody practically lives the same life, you're
Mm.
like, maybe it's okay because in the weekends my friends also only have time. But then why would we do that? And then I always feel like learning should be a part of life. So aside, because I didn't decide to quit my job yet before your course. I mean, I've thought about it many, many times, but I never actually did it, or really, I dreamed to think about it, doing it, but I never actually thought I would actually do it.
Yeah,
And um, I feel that, sorry, I was distracted for 1 second.
no worries.
But I feel like after I was listening to the course, and I thought it made my plan so clear,
Mm.
because I had to write stuff down, I had to make some goals, and I was like, I can do this. I
Mm.
can, why would I not do this? And I visualized my life while doing your course, and I was like, damn, it's not a rocket science, it's clear information. And why, while I paid for it and I'm getting it, why not directly use it? So, and then I was like, damn, I'm going to just do it. And I took a leap of faith in myself. And so now I started my business since this month. And actually, I already have a few clients, so
Ah,
it's already starting to look pretty good. But it's all, it's all,
yes, I love it.
yeah. But it's all like, I mean, I don't want to give away information from your course, but you learn so much of the steps you have to take, and the things you have to think about, and
Mm.
the things you maybe shouldn't think about as well. And it
Mm.
really, like every day as well now, I'm sometimes using stuff I learned to go back and forward, like, okay, what will be my next step, what is a good idea for this, how am I going, so I still, now I all did all the modules already, I'm using all of all of what I've learned from your course. So
Love
yeah,
it.
I'm really happy I did it. Yeah.
Love it, love it, love it, love it. I love it. So let me recap in bite sides what you just said. You said that you were a 9 to 5 job, you were working there, but you weren't really happy because you thought, hey, this is not what I want. This is not what I want to live my whole life doing just this, just working 9 to 5 for someone and get a salary and we call it a day. So you took the leap of faith after joining the program and say, you know what? I can do this. If Steven can do it, I can do it too. So you did it. You started your own business. So you have clients right now in your business and you're doing it. You're taking action. And something that you also beautifully said is that you, even though you finish the whole course, you still go and revisit the module. And this is beautiful because this is something that I also want to make sure that I am constantly updating the course, but also give you something that you can keep going, keep growing with this, and keep on revising. So this is
Definitely.
beautiful, and I love that you share that. So so the results would say you quit your 9 to 5 job, you got new clients. How about, let's say, on Instagram? So because we have the bonus Instagram Academy, and I want to know a little bit more about that. So can you tell me about what were the things that you got from that?
From the Interim Academy, my background is maybe interesting to know that I was a social media manager, but still, even though I know a lot already, I still learn so much from you because you have a different perspective and because you are doing a lot more focused on your own profile and learning from others. You got so much more new information for me. It was so interesting. I made my own page, but I am not active yet, because of a few reasons which are not interesting to tell in this podcast,
No
or in
worries.
this audio. But I have a plan set starting soon, and I bought some materials to make my content quality better, and I am ready to really kick ass on the social media platforms. And I
Yeah.
like it that you are so up to date, and you have um, when we were talking about the algorithm in the Q&A session, which is also really nice, by the way, because you get direct communication as well as you're also with more people, so it's really nice.
Mm,
We really encountered a few topics of nowadays that are very like difficult for the people are complaining about it. Some people are happy about it, and then you explain it to me so beautifully that I was like, okay, damn, indeed. And if you tackle it in a specific strategic way, like you told me, you can actually use it into your advantage. And
mm,
as we tell ourselves in the daily lives too, maybe if you are very beautiful and people like don't think you're very smart, use that as an advantage and like shook them how smart you actually are. So why not do that the same way on the social? So yeah, also there I learned so many things, and also keep on looking for information because not always what you see is what you get.
mm.
So yeah, keeping it up
Beautiful.
to date.
I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. Okay, so let's start wrapping up. So one of the questions I want to ask is how did that make you feel? So after joining the program, getting all of these results, how do you feel right now?
I feel good, happy actually. I have to say, at first I have been like after 2 weeks that I had the conversation at my work, I felt so scared. I was
Mm,
like, what have I done? Oh my God, how am I going to do this?
mm,
But I think fear belongs to the journey as well. And then we had a conversation, and you also said, yeah, if it is comfortable, you will always stay where you were. And if it doesn't scare you, if you're scared, you're going out of the comfort zone, which is good.
mm,
It will challenge you, it will make your life richer. So I was like, you know what? Like fear is not going to be in my way, and
mm,
I will have an open mindset. And if you work for it, I feel, people give back. So, and during the course, I felt empowered. I was like, damn, there's so much information, and life is a learning curve, and we have to learn from each other. And you taught me so many things in your course, but also the other people that were in there. I met really nice and cool people that are now my like friends, like entrepreneurial friends.
Yeah.
So I feel really empowered throughout your whole course. Some moments of like that I was scared, but I also overcame that by talking to you and the
Mm,
other guys. And it was really, yeah, it really made me feel confident
mm,
in the choices I make. And yeah, I really, that is also something I learned, to trust in yourself. And not always, I mean, I'm an intuitive person, but
mm.
sometimes fear takes over, but it's not really, the feeling is not real.
Yeah, yeah,
I
yeah.
mean,
I
it's a
know.
real feeling, but you shouldn't really follow the fear.
Yeah.
So yeah, I really learned that. And the group, you guys made me feel like awesome, motivated. And I was like, damn, yes, I can do it.
Yeah.
And so
Love it, love it, love it,
yeah.
love it. Yeah, one of the things that I focus on a lot is accountability, and feel like we are a community that together we are going to grow. That is what I want with
Yeah.
the community, and you saying that already proves that is exactly what we are achieving. So
Yeah,
this is amazing.
definitely.
I wanted to ask you one last question, and that question is that, if what would you say to someone that is on the fence right now of joining the program? What would you say to those people to finally take the jump?
Just do it. Stop making excuses. Make the plan. Take the first step. The intention is made, and your process will start.
Yes, love it, love it, love it. Hey, Juliette, thank you so much for doing this. I appreciate you, and I cannot wait to see how you are going to grow your business. Because I don't feel like we're done right now. You finished the course, but right now it's now we're starting. Now we're doing the things. So I'm excited to have you on board, and thank you again for doing this.
Thank you for enriching my life.
You're amazing. Thank you.